Alright, so this is an update on gold. Still working with the purple count. So this is a 1, 2. We've had a third wave, and we've had our fourth wave down here, and we have had our fifth wave, or we are still working in that fifth wave. So I'm going to be going over my counts from about this high up to the current. If you remember my last video, you would from my last video, you would remember that I was of a I had sell positions around this level. I was expecting price to begin to drop down in either a third wave or a C wave, but then that didn't happen. But I was able to, will I say, pivot and take a buy trade around here. I think that was on Friday, so that was from 4510 to 4595. Closed a bit early because I had already counted a 5 wave move. I had already taken advantage of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just closed around this level so that I would not encounter any unwanted losses. And I might have made a good decision saying that price has come down to this level, but there's still the possibility of price moving up, and there's still the possibility of price moving down. But for now, I'm not in the market. So what I really wanted to talk about today is what exactly is going on, because I personally did not expect price to make a new high. I mean, a new all-time high, and it broke this previous level here. So uh, I've been seeing a lot of counts from different people. I've seen a multi 1-2 counts. I'm going to show what that's like. So I've seen people count this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's a 3 and a 4. There's another 3, and we'll have another 4 and then a 5. Um, in as much as I don't 100% agree with it at the moment, in as much as I don't 100% agree with it at the moment, I believe that the current reality is that we just made a new high. So it's something to begin to consider, but I still don't like that idea because will I say, it assumes that this move here was an A, a B, and a C. So meaning that we can now have a new move starting from here. But then if I go down to the lower time frames, you see that that's not 100% the case. So from this high, you can see that I labeled it as an ABC, and if I zoom in, you're going to see why I labeled it as such. Alright, so this part here is the motive wave that we were tracking from the lows. I'll show that again, but from here we had, this was a 3 wave move, and then a 5 wave move to the downside. And then this high, if you were to take this as a motive wave, you would have to be able to count a 5 wave move here, but then there is no 5 wave move here. What I counted was a 3 wave move, another 3 wave move, and then a 5 wave move here. So in order to count a 5 wave move, maybe you take this as a 1, there's an ABC and a 2, there's another 1, 2, but then it's not complete. So that is why I cannot take the move from this high. Let me zoom out. That's why I cannot take the move from this high as just an A on its own. Rather, I take it as a W, but on MT4, there's no W. So you can see that there's an ABC here, and then I labeled it as another A, which is a W. And then we have an X in a triangle. So we then expect another 3-wave move correction. So which is why I labeled it as a 5, 3, and a 5. In order to count a 1, 2, we would have to be able to count this itself as a 5-wave move. This move here has to be able to be counted as a 5-wave move, and I can see a possibility where you can take this as a 1, 2, and then a 3, and then a 4 here, and then a 5, but then it doesn't fit into the story of an A, B, and C that's from this high. So if it doesn't fit into that story, you just can't count it as a 1, 2, or something. If you were to do that, then you're basically invalidating, or rather, the if you look to the left, that's the things that happened in the past already invalidates what you're trying to do over here. So that is my reason for not taking this as a 1 and a 2 or a 1 and a 2. So having said that, I then have to find out what exactly is I then have to find out what exactly is happening at the moment. Um, Currently I don't have a proper count for all that's happening in the market right now, but as you saw, I was still able to place a trade. So until I get more information, until the market forms more structures that will give me more insight into what exactly is happening, I don't think I'll be trading until then. But if I see, if I see little setups like this, I might just take a trade and make some profit, but I'm not going to be making any major swing trades. So yeah, that's it for now.